Hi, broadcasting live from a small town in Mexico. I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. Hello, folks. Thanks for joining us. We had a internet problem last week, and we doubled our internet speed, but it looks like YouTube may have a challenge this week, so please bear with me. Any problems? We started out with 12 people connected. Now we have 5. I don't know what's going on. Jack Webb is in the house. Thank you for showing up, Jack. It looks like the internet may be a little jerky today. I might have to sign out kind of early. But let me know what you're picking up. Let me know if you're picking up audio. Is the video really jerky? Any help will be greatly appreciated. Woo! We have a lot to cover today. Next week, I think I might try to use my phone and see if that works out better for internet connectivity. We have 10 people in the house. Welcome, everyone. This is the Bill, that girl. How's it going? Are you ready for the Super Bowl? Go Cincinnati Bengals. That girl is in the house. Yeah, we're ready for the Bengals to beat the Rams in the Super Bowl. I hope I can see it on cable. And everybody, we got 16 people in the house. Please let me know how the audio and the video is going. Can you hear me? Is the audio really jerky? Just let me know how it's going. G-Mon, D. Harris is in the house. It's skipping a lot. Audio is better than the video. Okay, good morning. Good morning, Meto Me from Los Angeles, California. I hope it's sunny. I'm glad that the audio is good. Jalapeno Flips, Crapo Productions. Saludos from New Jersey. High of 63 today. Good on you and good for you. Katrine, good morning from Spokane Audio. Audio is good. Okay, thank you very much. Video delayed. Howdy go Bengals. Lexington here. Higher ground. Right on. Christine Prowse. Good morning, Bill. I can see you, but it's choppy. Ooh, thank God the audio is good. Okay, the audio is good. Okay, very good. Just signed in. Hello, everyone. Love to travel. Audio solid now. Video choppy. Thank you very much for the feedback. I'm loving life in Chapala. Savvy is in Chapala. Woo! D. Harris. Rango C, that's a new one. Great audio, jerky video. Audio is good. That's good to know. This is a real challenge. Audio fine. Video full of hiccups. Right on. Are you trying to sell Mike's house for him? We have seen house on 3 videos already. No disrespect, but a little tiring. Good luck if you are. No, I'm not really trying to sell Mike's house. He just brought it up that he would sell it, so I'll leave it alone. I won't mention it again. Okay, James and Rena ready to come on down in 87 days, retire in 52 days. Come on down. Okay, you guys, we have a lot to cover today. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. We try to make Mexico travel videos, show you around Mexico. Today, we're going to go into a small town that I'm living near, and we're going to talk, and we're going to make a couple of new videos this week that will be very informative, educational, new places to visit and relax in Mexico. Also, for you people that are watching the rebroadcast and you want to donate some cash to the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, there's a link below for you people watching the reruns. And you just click it. It'll take you into PayPal, and you can support the channel via Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. Okay, here we go. We have a lot to cover today. I'm settling into town. It's been a very stressful week. When you guys were here last week, Mike, the owner of the house, they both owned the house, but he had gone back to Indiana for health issues. I'm not sure when he'll be back. And then last Saturday, Danny, his partner, left for a job in Colombia, the country. And he won't be back for 3 months. So it's just me here by myself. And it's been very, the first week was very stressful. And so many of you people are moving to Mexico. You're considering moving to Mexico. And I just wanted to cover some things that in addressing these challenges, I have relieved stress. And now I feel a lot better because a lot of my stress has been relieved. And I got a great email. My email address is in the description below. And at any time, you can email me privately, and that's what CMT63 did about 7 days ago. She had a list of concerns for renting an apartment and things to ask. And it's like Savvy, who's in Chapala now, that girl who's in Ajijic now. Once you get your stuff and you move into somewhere, these issues come up. These issues come up that must be dealt with, or you're not going to have a really peaceful stay. So we have a lot to cover today. We put up 2 videos last week. This week, we did a video on Mike's house, how to build a house in Mexico. Yesterday, we put up a video about this town. It's called El Arenal. We go to the plaza, we go to the bank. That was a stressful situation. Those links are in the description below. I gotta give a hoot out to Dr. John. He put up a new video just a couple of days ago. The link is in the description below. He signs in as Crapo out of New Jersey. Here, when about 30 minutes ago, it was 52 degrees. It's sunny. It's going to go up to 78 today. So in another 2.5 hours, it's going to be 78 degrees. The weather is beautiful. Okay, let's see who's in the house. D. Harris. Bill, give a chance. You know he's all messed up right now. We'll get back straight once he dumps tea from his heart. Okay, yeah. That's just another bit of stress over there. Jack Webb, amen. Annie, thanks. Leaving Las Vegas. Mao, good morning from Seattle area. Beautiful and sunny but cold. D. Harris. I'm damn near ready to get my shoot together and return to Chapala and find some good land. Hopefully an old warehouse garage to cover a home. Okay, the keyboard sucks. That's funny. That is truly funny. Okay, let's get the list of what's going on here. I think, well, first, let me show you something. A lot of the stress that I was going through was just about getting around town. Oh, James and Rena, thank you very much. James and Rena, thank you very much for that lovely donation. I've got to click the thank you button. All donations are greatly appreciated to keep the channel moving ahead. But let's just get down to some stress. Senior Mexico 1968 from Baltimore. Always good to see you in the house. Give us a news time, Bill. What are you talking about, D. Harris? Okay. CMT 63. Is it pretty warm there today? This has been a chilly week. It's mid-February. I got up in the middle of the night on a couple of nights ago. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning. I went outside and it was 44 degrees. That's chilly. And I would be broadcasting outside right now, but it's only like 50 degrees out there, and it's warmer in the house, though there's no heat. But it's going to go up to 78. But anyway, here's what. Sending you peace, Bill. Thank you, Higher Ground. I spoke a little with Katie Ibarra about Mike's house, but I like your old hood better. I like being in town. 50 of us here. Remember to hit the like button, savvy. Thank you very much. 50 in the house. Yeah, click that like button. Right on. D. Harris, an entire meal costs what a taco cost in the USA. It is really cheap down here. I do love living in Mexico. But a part of reducing stress down here was CMT 63 sent me a list of things and she had like 20 things on the list to ask about the rent. It was about electricity, about water, who does this, who does that, what's included, Wi-Fi. And she says, is this a complete list? And this week I found out how important that list is. Things that you need to know. Things that you need to know when you move into a place. And what really got me is like, this is the driveway, and you can see the barrier that Mike built around his property. But it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And I'm about a 5-minute drive from town. And it really kind of scared me, just trying to figure out how to get around. And to get to town, it's only a 4 or 5 minute drive into town. But I was scared. It's like, am I going to get lost? And then to get back to the house, you got to look for this little dirt road. And where's the little dirt road? And this street name, I don't even know the name of the street that I live on right now. So it made me very nervous. Just where can I? But before, when Mike and Danny, they're a couple. When Mike and Danny were here, they answered a bunch of my questions. C. Rango just donated. Let me hit the thank. Rango C, thank you very much. All contributions are super greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Okay. Janine and John ready to leave Birmingham, Alabama for Ajijic. Come on down. Hitting like though Bill stranded U.S. I like 13. How about that? William, I have a question concerning new residency requirements for Mexico. If someone knows, my wife had her U.S. residency. She was born in Mexico, so she is a Mexican citizen. William, our plan is to live in Mexico for the summer months, June, July, August, and September. Okay, William, my immigration attorney link There's Abaro and Naomi. There's their picture. We have a link to Abaro's email address in the description below. With any immigration questions, contact him directly. He's helped more than 100 of my subscribers get residency. Try that, William. Rango C, I love hiking mountains a lot. Tell me about the mountains surrounding Lake Chapala. Rango C, there are many mountains around the Chapala Ajijic area. There's a lot of hiking to be done. There are waterfalls about 5 blocks above Ajijic, and if it's been raining, you can walk up to the waterfalls in like 20, 30 minutes. I mean, the Chapala Ajijic is surrounded by mountains. I'm looking through 2 big glass windows right now. I'm like an hour and a half from Chapala Ajijic, surrounded by mountains. When I was in Puerto Vallarta, I was surrounded by mountains. Even in Guadalajara, I was surrounded by mountains. And if you get on the road and take a road trip, you're going to see some of the most beautiful mountains you've ever seen. I'm from Ohio. That's a flat place. If you go to a high-rise building to the like 30th floor, all you're going to see is flat land for as far as you can see. So if you want to come down here and do some hiking and see some beautiful mountains, come on down. Okay, I'm a creator too. Good morning from Palm Springs, California, Bill. Rob's ass, what's happening, dude? It's spring in the desert and my pomegranate trees are budding. Good for you. Rob S., great to have you in the house. Mal Larkey, William, you can get permanent residency through your wife. She is always a Mexican citizen, regardless of U.S. residency. Thank you very much for your feedback there. Crapo, we need to leave a trail of breadcrumbs for chilaquiles when you leave the compound. Yeah, okay, so now before Mike and his partner Danny left, they took me to these places. They showed me the meat market. But they were driving and I wasn't really paying attention. They were just kind of showing me what was where. So, they took me to the meat market, and right next door to the meat market, there was like a taco place. They took me to the taco place. There's Mike right there. He's got 80 gazillion different types of illnesses. That's why he's in the United States now. He's 73. But they took me to all these places, but I wasn't driving. I wasn't really paying attention. So I didn't remember too much. But now I've been out and about. I've been back to the meat market. I'm getting around. And the video I put up yesterday, I make a little walking trip to the bank. And here's a little view of a drone shot from the plaza in downtown El Arenal. El Arenal, and it's a beautiful plaza. They have a great church. It's so traditional, attached to the plaza. The population here in El Arenal is 11,000 people. It's a very different environment than Ajijic, Chapala. I've been out here a week. I have not seen one American nor a Canadian in 1 week. This is really living in Mexico down here. And I have some more shots from you. And here's a drone shot. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Savvy solvency requirements for resident temporaries have gone up 22%. Yeah, they're really jacking up the money for residency, temporary, and permanent. I did get a strange question this week, and I want to share this question with you. Somebody sent me a comment, and they said, oh, now to get Wi-Fi, you have to have a temporary or permanent visa. I've been here for 17 years. I'm going to say for half those years, I didn't have residency. I just had that little thing they give you on the airport, 180-day visa. I've never had a problem getting Wi-Fi because I didn't have residency. If anyone else has run into that, like Savvy or that girl who has moved here, you moved to Chapala or Ajijic. Some of you are living in Guadalajara now. Yeah, fill us in on that. Brian Maiden. Good morning, Bill, from very, very cold Winnipeg. Ooh, what about them truckers, Brian? What are they doing? Larry Edmond, everything is expensive if you want to be a gringo in Mexico. If you live as a Mexican away from the tourist areas, no. Oh, Larry. Okay. Hello, Bill. Why is golf so expensive there? Well, golf is expensive everywhere. But you have to find the spots. One of my Uber drivers was a professional golfer. But if he's a professional golfer, why is he a Uber driver? But anyway, he said that there were 8 golf courses around Ajijic, Chapala. But like where I'm living, where there are no Americans, no Canadians, I bet you can golf a lot cheaper out here. You just have to look around and find the places. Oh, speaking of the Bengals and Super Bowl today, the view of the Cincinnati skyline from northern Kentucky is the best ever. Yes, sir. Go Bengals. Okay, D. Harris, okay. Hiking groups, yes, there are hiking groups. And Rango C, what you want to do, definitely, is there's a website, it's called the Lake Chapala Society. The Lake Chapala Society website, do a search for them on the internet. They have 1 million groups. And my cousin that lives in Ajijic, she's a member. She's gone on hiking trips with them. She's an artist. They have an artist group. Contact the Lake Chapala Society. You want to do that. James and Rita, Lake Chapala Society for hiking clubs. Yeah, there you go. One Gypsy Traveler. Good morning to you, One Gypsy Traveler. Always great to see you. Golf is a rich man's game. Oh yeah, I gave golf up. What town are you living in now, Bill? Well, where am I living? One Gypsy Traveler wants to know where am I living. Here's a map. You can see Guadalajara over there on the right. It's the gray area. South of Guadalajara, about a 45 to an 8-hour drive, depending upon the traffic, is Chapala Ajijic. We did a video about 10 days ago on the town of Tequila. It's the Mecca of the liquor tequila. We did a video on that about 10 days ago. And I live now about 20-minute drive from Tequila in a place called El Arenal. Supposedly I can drive to Guadalajara in about 30 minutes. That's where I am now. Okay, LJ, what advice do you have for someone who wants to buy a car after moving to Mexico? Well, there's a guy that sells cars in Ajijic, and my cousin just bought a car from him about 2 months ago. And you have to look around for a good source, because some people that sell cars are really just selling you a pain in the ass because the car might not be good, the plates might not be good, the state plates might not be good. So you might want to deal with a dealer. There are many car dealers in the big cities like Guadalajara, even Puerto Vallarta. So be very careful about buying cars. Okay, let's see what's going on. Zen Maiden 1. Hey, Bill from Los Angeles. Looking to get my residency and move down to Mexico. Bill, why do you have the lake? Why did you leave the lake for El Arenal area? Is it temporary? Well, some changes happened in my life, and I just kind of ended up here. It was a total accident. Mike invited me to visit, and he said, we're looking for someone to watch and rent the property, and it was a fabulous place. I mean, this place it's only like 2.5 years old. It's fully furnished. It's got all the stuff you would ever want. It's super peaceful. And I just wanted to change. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. And it's just a beautiful environment. I had lived in Puerto Vallarta. I'd lived in Guadalajara. I'd lived in Chapala. Recently, I lived in Ajijic. And I just wanted a little bit of change. So I may stay here forever, but I may stay here in El Arenal for a year. I'm really thinking about Mazatlan. I loved Mazatlan, but it's on the far west side of Mexico. And to make travel videos, that would make traveling a lot, like into central Mexico. But, we'll see how long I stay here. Anyway, I do want to talk about some upcoming videos that are upcoming very soon. Okay, let's see what's going on. Zen Maiden 1 moved because he split up with his old lady. Well, yeah, that's true also. That's funny. We've been to Tequila many years ago now. We have a timeshare in Puerto Vallarta. Okay. Got to make that new start now. Video is better. Cool. Right on. Brian Mating. All I can see is the truckers blocking the streets. That's in Canada. That's some crazy stuff going on up there. Okay. So here's a little clip of, here's a little clip. It's a drone shot. There is the cathedral in El Arenal. And you can see there are many houses. It's kind of like an industrial agricultural center. And they say that El Arenal was the original city of tequila as far as tequila production, distilleries, distribution. But there's a lot here. And it's just figuring out what is where. But it's very tranquil. The people are super friendly. A few people have actually attempted to speak English with me, which is always a blessing. So there's the drone shot of where I am. Again, it's 30 minutes from Tequila, 30 minutes from Guadalajara. This week, I plan on making 2 new videos. One video is the circular pyramids. I've done my research. It should only take me 35 minutes to get there. My only hesitancy is they say that the proprietors of this area don't let you fly drones. So I'm going to take the drone, see if I can sneak the drone in, because I do need an excellent aerial shot. But these pyramids, they're the most unique pyramids in the world because they are circular, and they're about 2,400 years old. I definitely want to do that. I think I'm going to do that video tomorrow or Monday. The second video I'm going to do is this little town outside of Guadalajara. And they specialize, the whole town specializes in discounted products. Levi jeans, hoodies, dresses, everything. Is supposed to be the mecca of discounts, where all the shops in Jalisco, which is the state that we're in, they go there to buy their stuff. So we're going to see if this place is truly the discount center of Mexico. So I'm excited about making 2 informative videos, and I hope you enjoy them. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Okay. May Toimi. Where did you stay in Ajijic? I stayed at the, May Tomi. 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I stayed at the same hotel, La Nuevo Posada Hotel. I love that hotel. I need to put a link to them in the description below. I think I will after this video, but it's called La Nuevo Posada Hotel. The prices I thought were very reasonable. The rooms were very clean. They have a restaurant in the facility that has very good food, and it's right next to everything in Ajijic. I mean, you can walk anywhere in Ajijic in about 15 to 20 minutes. Great hotel. I stayed there for, I think, 3 nights. Okie dokie, okay. Bill, you didn't break up with your wife, did you? Yes, my wife and I have went our separate ways after 7 years of unity and bliss and joy. Now we're both going out and experience our own lives, and it's a wonderful thing for the both of us. Go back to the lakeside, my man. Safety in numbers. Oh, well, whatever. I don't think that's going to happen. LJ, no need for moving back when you can have peace and quiet. This place is great. Before I moved here, I lived with a friend in Ajijic for 2 weeks. And it was really noisy. I was very surprised. Bars, neighbors playing music very loud. We had a neighbor that would play his music loud all day until from like 8 in the morning till about 10 o'clock at night. It was boom, 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 boom. I mean, I couldn't believe it. And this is an Ajijic. But one thing about Ajijic is a mecca for really good senior citizen musicians. They play jazz, rock and roll, funk. There was a group of senior citizen musicians that I could hear from the house, and they were play that funky music, right boy, and it was the bomb. They were jamming. It's good, but I enjoy the peace and the quiet out here, and I'm really in Mexico out here. Whatever. We're getting a lot of messages now. We have 66 people in the house. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being very patient with my stream. And for those of you that come back and share time with us in the future, I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, so sometimes the stream may kind of be really bad. Okay. I am a character creator too. Wow, I love pyramids. I've never heard of the circular ones. Wow, can't wait to see them. Yes, in fact, I just heard this week that the Lake Chapala Society in Ajijic has a tour from Ajijic to the circular pyramids. And I think it's going to take you like an hour. I guess they put you on a bus or something. It should take like an hour and a half to get there. But yeah, you can check them out. Crapo. Monte Legre. Okay, you guys, get together on that. Hoping the Mexican government doesn't keep raising the temporary residency solvency requirement. I do not know if the income requirement can be combined between a married couple to qualify. Someone commented about that couples thing a couple of weeks ago, and they said, yes, you can. But again, Zen Maiden 1, look in the description below. There is a link to the email for Abaro and Nihomi. They will answer your questions. If you want them to help you get immigration papers, they can do it all for you. They are my immigration attorneys, and they've helped at least 100 of my subscribers get temporary or permanent visas. And if you call them and you give them money and they get you a visa, I don't make a dime. They're just wonderful people, and I like to help people. And speaking of helping people, I haven't brought this guy up in quite some time. This is Aurelio. He's a doctor in Puerto Vallarta. I have a link in the description below. If you get sick in Puerto Vallarta, you can be in an apartment, a hotel, and a house. He'll come to your house for 300 pesos. That's $15. If it's in the middle of the night, he'll come out there for 600 pesos, which is $30. He's a very good young doctor. That's Aurelio. I think his last name is Jimenez. But there's a link to his website below. And if you have health questions about Mexico, you can contact him directly through his website. Okay. Henry Harville, do you have a video about moving to Puerto Vallarta? I think I have 2 videos about Puerto Vallarta, and I go all through the town. I lived in Puerto Vallarta for 10 years, and I loved it. I loved it for 10 years. And the only reason I moved to Guadalajara is because that's where my ex had lived her entire life, and she asked me to move to Guadalajara. I totally enjoyed that also, but I have 2 friends that have lived in Puerto Vallarta for about 20 years, maybe 25 years, and they're sick of Vallarta. They say it is hot, way more populated now. The traffic is much more busy than it used to be. The pollution levels are higher, and they're ready to leave Puerto Vallarta. If you get the right spot, there are many wonderful places to live in the Puerto Vallarta area that are near the beach, restaurants. It's a beautiful place, and every time I go back to Puerto Vallarta, I go through culture shock because I love it so much. I'm ready to move. All I have to do is walk down to the ocean, see some restaurants, have a cocktail, and look at the ocean and the people walking by, and I just fall in love. Puerto Vallarta is awesome. I loved it. Rango, where do you recommend to stay for a week in Lake Chapala? Not necessarily looking for the cheapest, but nice. Rango, tell you what, do a search for that hotel. Let me see if I can find. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me copy. Let me see if I can copy this. Let me copy this. See if I can copy this. I missed one letter. Let me copy this. And thank you guys for being so patient with my streaming situation. Thank you so much. We have 58 people in the house. Welcome everyone. Love everyone. Come on, there we go. Here we go, Rango. Now, try this place. Try this place. This place, wait, Russ Shrewsbury just gave me cash. I gotta click the magic button Trying to click. Thank you, Rush Shrewsbury. Thank you very much. Tacos, tacos, tacos. Rush Shrewsbury, thank you very much. Okay, Claudia A., good morning, everyone. Where do you get a cigar in Ajijic or Chapala? There are many places, or a few places at least. You should have no problems getting a cigar. Okay, let's see what's going on. I think I missed some stuff. Oh, Rango, try that hotel, La Nuevo Posada Hotel. It's not the swankiest, and contact them ahead of time because they have rooms on the second floor and on the third floor. And you do not want to be on the third floor. You want to be on the second floor. If I'm not mistaken, all of the second floor rooms have views of the lake, and you can hear the lake all night. It sounds like you're on the ocean. I'm going to say that hotel, if you're going to be in Chapala or Ajijic, that is walking distance from everything in Ajijic, and you can get a taxi to Chapala. It's for not hardly any money. Mary, how much is the rent of apartments to be, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths? Mary, that depends on where you're going to stay. My cousin is renting in Ajijic now. She's renting a house, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, fully furnished, carport, security gate. It's smack dab in the middle of Ajijic. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. She's paying $650 a month. I have friends living in Puerto Vallarta. They have 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. They pay about $450 a month. That is in Puerto Vallarta. Now here where I live, El Arenal, if you can live real tranquil, you can probably find an apartment here, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, fully furnished, probably for about $400 a month. There's a town outside of Chapala. It's called El Francisco, something like that. But I met a senior citizen from Houston, and she had a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and she was paying $300 a month. So the further you get away from Ajijic, Chapala, the less you're going to pay for rent. Jocotepec. I did a video on Jocotepec about 3 weeks ago. I interviewed 3 Americans that had lived there for 17 years, and they said max you're going to pay in Jocotepec is about $500 a month for a really nice place. Claudia, good morning, everyone. Yes, Mary, I love Puerto Vallarta also. I love PV too, but it's very humid in the summer. We're moving Panama City, Panama. Come to Panama, we have a separate bedroom and a bath. We're renting 4 bedrooms with a bath for $1,200 a month. That's expensive. Woo! And yes, Puerto Vallarta is hot and humid as hell in the summertime. And when I lived there for 10 years in the summertime, I just wouldn't go outside. I just crank out my air conditioning until the nighttime. In the nighttime, it's great. But in the daytime, if you walk 10 steps, you're going to sweat like a pig. No doubt. Savvy, Puerto Vallarta is my favorite vacation spot. Where in Southwest Virginia? I used to go skiing in snowshoe. Back in the days of youth, ever been so big, ugly? Puerto Vallarta, me to me. Puerto Vallarta was the first out of the U.S. vacation I ever took, September 1990. Nice then, not overcrowded, but very hot. My gold chain burned my neck. Thank you. You're welcome, Rango. Rush Shrewsbury, 30 minutes from Snowshoe. Okay, skiing. Check out the Access Lake Chapala and Lake Chapala rentals for prices and photos. Yes, Christine, that's good. And if you're looking for an apartment, there's a link below. I tell you what, when I just went through my separation, I was looking for an apartment. And I just went to YouTube and did a search for like American owned apartments in Ajijic, Chapala, and there are so many groups out there, and my cousin did this too, and I posted in these groups and I said I want a 2-bedroom 2-bathroom apartment that only costs about $600 or less a month, and I got about and I was posting my information. I wasn't looking for apartments and clicking on this and that. I got about 20 responses from people who could rent me apartments. And that is how my cousin found her place in Ajijic. She didn't answer ads. She didn't look for houses and click on them and say, how much does this cost? Is it available? She didn't do any of that. She went to groups and said, look, I want to rent a house. I want 3 bedrooms. I want 3 bathrooms. I want it to be fully furnished. I want it to be in the center part of Ajijic so I can walk everywhere. Who has something? And she got responses from all kinds of people, and that's how she found her place. I've said that many times. Okay, here we go. Okay, thank you, Christine. Okay, what is this? What is this? Whatever this is, this has to go. Move. We'll just hide that. It looks like a Russian message. So let's just, okay, that the Russian message is gone. Okay. Tracy, Bucerias is where all the building is happening now. That's good to know. Bucerias, there's Puerto Vallarta, and I think Bucerias is very close to Puerto Vallarta. Oh, it's probably like a 20-minute drive. If there wasn't any traffic, it would take maybe 8 minutes. Bucerias has some great places, and Bucerias is right next to Sayulita. All of those little towns located very close to Puerto Vallarta. Okay, Miguel lost 15 pounds 1 month in Chapala. Good for you if that was a good thing. Axel Foley, Bill, if someone is planning to retire in Mexico and don't know where they want to live, where should they start? Axel Foley, that is an excellent question. Tell you what, when I moved to Vallarta, I didn't know anybody in Mexico. I didn't know anything, and it was very challenging. Very challenging. Now I'm here in this small town all alone. I know Mike and Danny and Danny's family, which is an excellent start. But I tell you what, if I had it to do again, seeing what I've seen thus far, I would really consider moving to Ajijic. I would, if you're going to move to Mexico and you don't know anybody the first time, I would move to Ajijic. Why? Because there are Americans and Canadians there that have lived here for like 20 years in Mexico. They've taken trips throughout Mexico. They know residence laws, permanent residence, temporary. They know about attorneys. They know doctors. They know healthcare. They've taken trips to Puerto Vallarta. They've been to Guadalajara. They've been throughout Mexico, and a lot of these people speak English, and they have an excellent group in Ajijic, the Lake Chapala Society. I mention them all the time. So I would consider moving to Ajijic, where you will not be language challenged. You don't have to speak Spanish. You can speak all the English that you want. You can learn about Mexico in English, and you can take trips. So take 6 months. Take 6 months. Take 6 months and travel around. Take trips. Go to Mazatlan. Go to some of the highlight places. You can fly there. You can take the bus there. Go to some small towns. Learn some Spanish while you're in Ajijic and see where you want to live. But while you're in Ajijic, join some groups with the Lake Chapala Society. Meet some people. Take some trips. But this way, living in Ajijic, you won't feel totally alone. Which, totally alone with no knowledge can raise stress levels. Okay, now. Can you rent a 1 to 2 bedroom in Panama City? Oh, that's cool. Russ, will you get the game there? What is your cable situation? Well, I have cable. I don't quite understand what I have, but I know I can turn the machine on. Danny showed me how to turn it on. They've got all these stations. So if I can't see the game, which I hope that I can, I'll just watch the scores on ESPN Live. Okay. Go to Puerto Vallarta. They speak English there. Yeah, give Puerto Vallarta a shot. Russ Shoeberry. To hell with the game. This is about promoting crypto. Crypto Bowl. I've made a fortune since bought Bitcoin at $500. Bill, do you ever see laundromats in the smaller towns or laundry services? LJ, yeah, laundry services are quite popular. Laundromats, laundry services. When you take your laundry to I'll call them the cleaners, it's kind of funny because they weigh your stuff. It's like they're going to charge you this much money per kilo of laundry. And then they wrap it up in shrink wrap. They're very rapid and clean about it. There are laundromats everywhere. Everywhere I've lived in Mexico, there are many laundromats. That's very common. Sadly, the lake in Ajijic is polluted. You cannot swim in it. Yeah, that's the bad thing about Lake Chapala. The biggest lake in Mexico is highly polluted, and it's a shame. Okay, CMT 63, we got 70 people. We got 70 people in the house. What's going on? What happened? We're having an invasion. Thank you, and God bless you all for showing up. CMT 63, Ajijic is centrally located and looks like a great place for a home base for visiting other areas more easily. Yeah, Ajijic is pretty much smack dab in the middle of Mexico. And I did enjoy my stay there, and almost everything you're going to want, from Miracle Whip to cheddar cheese to Munster cheese, you can find in Ajijic. That's why we're Jack Webb, and I hope your wife's doing good with that COVID thing, Jack Webb. That's why we were spending the first week Lake Chapala Society. So we can ask lots of questions to American expats. That's very smart, Jack. Mao. Also, Lake Chapala is very close to an international airport. Now, that's a great point also. Like, if you live in Ajijic, you are a 20-minute drive from Guadalajara International Airport. If you live in Ajijic, you are closer to the airport than the people that live in Guadalajara, and there's never a traffic jam because the road that goes from Ajijic to the airport is where there's no traffic. Going to Guadalajara from the airport is a nightmare. That's the worst thing about Guadalajara is the traffic. Abba, my best friend, Abba. Good to see you. Thanks for your message. I just got back to you this morning. Okie dokie. D. Harris, laundromat. You can afford a maid if you make Social Security. Now, where I'm living right now, the maid comes every Tuesday. She does all your laundry. I got a gardener that comes through the week. Yeah, and when I was living in Chapala, we paid a lady, it was like 300 pesos, that's $15 twice a month. $15. She would spend 8 hours cleaning the house for $15. And when she left, the place was totally clean. I never thought to put on my list of to do things would be to do the laundry. We could have had her doing that too. Okie dokie. Oh, okay. Savvy, you can't swim. Oh, Bill, have you ever been to Uruguay? Looks like Miami, Florida, beautiful flat sidewalks. No, I've never been there. I'm travel limited. Savvy, you can't swim in Lake Chapala, but they do have beautiful sunsets. Jack Webb's wife has fully recovered. Thank you so much. YouTube says I have no data right now. We're going to be out of here in about 4 minutes. Abba, hit the link button, everyone. Hit the link button, everyone. Thank you, Abba LJ. Oh, yeah, you guys. Remember, for you people watching the rebroadcast, if you want to donate, in the description below, there is a link that will take you into PayPal, Visa card, or whatever, and you can donate to the channel. We appreciate your donations. We had, a couple of seconds ago, we had 76 people in the house. Hey! LJ, it has nothing to do with being near a volcano. It is pollution upstream. Okay. Oh, yeah, Jack, no problem. Okie dokie. Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay, now I'm going to take you on a little walk here. This is the plaza downtown. And to my alarm, I found out that in this town of 11,000 people, they only have one money machine. So I went to that money machine, and you can see the plaza is beautiful. And Mayday, Mayday. Mayday, Mayday. We're having like a, oh my God. Oh, we're having, it's raining money. It's raining money, and I gotta thank you all for contributing. One gypsy traveler, and I am a character. Oh, it's two. I liked your old name better. It was easier to say, but thank you so much for the contributions. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, love to travel. Has anyone heard from Eric Drews? I heard from Eric this morning. I believe he's back in Birmingham, and he appreciates everyone's support. Eric Drews. I hope he's doing well also. Rango, I want to relocate with mi gato y mi perro. Is it easy to find pet-friendly rentals? Yes, my cousin, she has a huge dog. It's like one of those golden retrievers, and his name is Somo, and Somo lives with her, and she had no problem getting an apartment. Okie dokie. Mary, how much rentals? How much rentals in Ajijic? Rentals in Ajijic vary with location, but Mary, use my method, my cousin's method. Go to rental Facebook groups where Americans are renting properties and tell them what you're looking for. Tell them you only want to pay $500 a month. Tell them you want 1 bedroom, 2 bed. Tell them what you want exactly. Tell them you only want to pay $500. Forget about asking, well, what's the rent? Tell people what you want to pay. And you will find what you want, because for every apartment that has people in it, there's another apartment where the owners need to rent. And I've said it many times, the best time to come to the Ajijic Chapala area is between April and October. That's when the snowbirds leave and go back to where they came from. Okay, I'm getting ready to sign out. Christine, thank you very much. Rob's S was easier to say, huh? Yeah, Rob's S is much easier to say, and thank you very much for donating to the channel, Roz. Okay, Mary, have a beautiful day. D. Harris, dude, you had us waiting an hour. You could stay on a while. Oh, okay. We can stay on a while. Amanda is a great hostess. Rango, here's a local Facebook page for. There you go. Have a great week. How about asking lowball? There you go. Oh, thank you very much. Love to travel. Ask the other renters. That is why we are coming in June. Okie dokie. Now, I do want to run this video, and you can see here they have lots of these little taxis here. I saw these in Malaki, but I've never seen these in Chapala or Ajijic. Now this is my second day going to the bank. And I'm going to the bank for the second day. And the first day I went there, the money machine wasn't working. That was just 2 days ago, and it was very alarming. What, the money machine is not working, and it's the only money machine in this town of 11,000 people? I mean, if I were in Ajijic, Chapala, I can go to like 50 money machines. But I went to the money machine on this day, and the money machine was working. And Axel Foley, thank you for your donation. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated, Axel. Please crank out some more movies. Wow. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy that beautiful weather. Will do. Talks like Asia. Well, you guys, I want to thank you all for joining. We have 64 people in the house. Thank you for your patience with the video and the audio. It looks like things kind of cleaned up. I'll do some research this week to increase the quality of the broadcast. I have to work with that. My stress is almost totally relieved here. I'm going to go out here, go to the bank, go to the money machine again and get some more money. Go to the little store and get some food. And I'm going to be very relaxed. But I'm going to have 2 more videos coming out this week, at least 1. And that's what's going on. Okay. Z Maiden, thanks for the info, Bill. It's hard finding a reliable pet sitter for your apartment. Oh, yeah. What? It depends on where you live and who you know, Zen Maiden. But tell you what, it's all about who you know. You can find somebody that lives in your city that will live in your place and take care of your stuff. Okie dokie. Yeah, okay, there you go, Mal. Ajijic has a doggy daycare. And in Guadalajara, my ex had a dog, and we used to put him in doggy daycare. My cousin in Ajijic, she put her dog in like a dog training program for 2 weeks. So people love dogs down here. I don't think you'll have a problem. Brian Maiden, that Heineken is going to taste good. Yes. And on that note, folks, I'm just happy that all of you showed up today. My newest videos, the links are below in the description. Check out Dr. John's latest video. That link is below in the description. And I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. And I'm getting ready to sign off. I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. Love you all. Go Cincinnati Bengals. Screw the Rams for the Super Bowl. Love you all. This is Bill the Geek signing off. Bye.